fish, got a fish, fish on. Nice fish. Whoa,
Nice.
whoa. It's big.
Where's the net?
It's big.
Layden's got it.
It's huge.
Layden's got the net.
It's huge. Layden, I need a net. He's right here. He's a monster. Holy cow.
Well, good evening out there, all you fishing addicts. Thank you so much for tuning in to another addicted video. Before we get this video started, I wanted to let you guys know that today and today only, we run one of the biggest sales that we ever run on our website. It's called the This Is No Joke sale. It's for an April Fool's special, 25% off everything. There's a couple items actually that are excluded, but 99.9% of the stuff is 25% off, guys. So head over to the website immediately following this episode. Go browse, go buy yourself some stuff. And we appreciate this support deeply, so much. It means the world to us when you guys shop on our website. So thank you guys so much. Now we got a good episode in store for today. It's a really, really fun one and something different that we're not normally doing. So check it out right now.
All right, good morning, addicts. Out here doing a little change of scenery today, and if you look at this water, it's probably the color of like all the rivers right now in the Northwest because we just had some major rain. So you know what? Tournament season's coming for bass. I know this is going to be a bass episode. Everyone just collectively just clicked off. But we're actually after trophies. You know, this is a time of year where, you know, the water's really muddy, but things are starting to warm up and those big ones start to kind of cruise around. So we're trying to catch a couple real nice ones today, and we're going to kind of just slowly work through this muddy water and see what we can find. Yeah, well, just stay tuned. You never know what's going to happen today. Oh, I had it. Dude, I swear to God I was getting bit. I swear to God I was getting bit. I was just sitting there dragging that Nico. I don't know if it was it wasn't a very big bite. It was just rattling the shit out of it.
All right, everyone. So we got Cam's son with us today, Mr. Protege Legend, Layden back here. And he's a sports card collector just like me. And so I brought a bunch of football cards here today, a couple Pokemon cards. And what we're going to do is every time Layden catches a fish, which hopefully he catches a couple today, we're going to let him pick from this stack of sports cards that I brought with me. And there is some good stuff in here. There is some really good stuff. We got a nice RPA right here. We got some good stuff. So shout out to all the sports card collectors. Drop some comments below. Let me know if you collect sport cards. My favorite player is Kobe Bryant. I have a massive Kobe Bryant collection. So I won't be mad if any of you addicts out there want to someday show up and give me some Kobe Bryant cards as a gift. I would love that. Cam's laughing in the front. But guys, we're going to do a little challenge today. So Layden's going to try to catch some fish and hopefully get some cards. You going to do it or what?
Try.
You're looking styling in your addicted sunglasses. It is a beautiful day. I can already tell you guys I'm going to be shedding layers, but take my puffy off real soon. It's already super warm and I'm excited. I grew up kind of bass fishing, guys. It was one of my favorite things to do. I think there's a lot of people in the Northwest that they either get their start on like bluegill, bass, or trout. For me, it was bass. I love chasing bass and trying to catch big ones, and it's kind of never left my passion. And it just so happens that over the last few years, Cam has gotten extremely excited about bass fishing to where he's now tournament fishing and doing a lot of big tournaments. So we're out here getting some practice in, and hopefully we're going to put a couple fatties in the boat.
So strategy today, guys, is we've got some warming trend. I think some of these fish are going to be thinking about coming up on the bank at about 50-degree water. But I installed a MegaLive 2, which is kind of like the newest forward-facing sonar technology on the market on the boat. So really today we're also testing this, and so we're going to be doing a little bit of video game fishing. We're just going to kind of cruise along these banks until we start seeing like our targets and start seeing our marks. The last time I fished here, we had to cover a lot of water, but once we kind of found the 100-yard stretch they were in, it was freaking pretty incredible fishing. So It's a little bit of search and destroy kind of
the
a
nice
method.
thing about this lake is you could literally go around the whole lake pretty easily and search.
Yes.
It's not very big.
No, so it's a little search and destroy action, but once we kind of found them last time, they were really responsive and it was really cool. So that is going to be the mission, and hopefully we run across them.
We're looking for a fat mama.
He just shot to the bottom. He's gone. Oh, he came back up. There's 2 of them now. There's 3 of them now. Oh, gotta shake a minnow at him. Let's shake a minnow. Shake a minnow. It's probably a trout, but at least this will find out. Gotta shake a little minnow at him. The little addicted steelhead jig head right there on there. You're following it. You were following it. Snubbed it. Are you shitting me? Dude, that was dirty. That sucked.
He definitely was looking at it.
Felt like he moved at it, but he didn't.
What?
That's right. Got lots of good stuff to show you guys today. Starting off with the hostess is the mostest, chocolate donuts. And I'm just happy to be out here in the sun, enjoying life. Can't complain. Can't believe there wasn't more fish off that point. In the grand scheme of things too, dude, we've only covered like not very much bait.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
we have not gone very far. So guys, we're still searching along the bank here. We got Layden casting a spinnerbait because we can't really see up in the really, really shallows, but we've seen a couple fish kind of go up into the rocks that we think might be bass just kind of laying up in the shallows. So Layden's covering a bunch of water with the spinnerbait behind us, and then me and Cam are trying to cast these Senkos just onto their heads when we see them in the live. Cam's had one little nipper bite, might have been a trout or something, but we haven't really seen anything that really looks like what Cam's done this fishery a couple times before, so he kind of has a little bit of an idea of what we're looking for, and he thinks we've only really seen a couple up to this point, so we got to try to find them. So we're hunting, and that's the cool thing about this type of fishery is you're looking for a trophy. Even if we only catch a couple fish today, guys, they're probably going to be good ones. It's going to be awesome. So snacky right now. Time to bust something else out. What do we got here? You seen these guys? These guys are in Chehalis, I think. Uncle Jim's Smokehouse. Shout out to Uncle Jim's Smokehouse. They came to the Sportsman Show and gave us a bunch of their meats. Ooh. And this dude is pineapple, jalapeno, pepper jack pepperoni. That sounds ridiculous. Dude, ever since this guy gave this to me, I've been like excited to try this. Pineapple, pepperoni, jalapeno. It's just crazy. It's freaking good. You want one? They're good. They're good. Like the flavor's unreal.
It is really good.
It does taste like a nacho. Ooh. Strawberry and cream. It's like white chocolate. What about one of these? You want one of these? Layden? Also got some nuts. Why are you laughing, Sean?
Because you love nuts.
Get your freaking mind out of the gutter, you freaking weirdo.
Starting to get a little more substrate here. Some rock on the right. Well, we're going this way. I'll give this a go.
Don't just film me eating snacks. Layden's got the Doritos out.
Nom, nom, nom.
There he is. He's back there. Look. Yeah, look at him. That big old blob right there on the bottom.
What's my thing?
He kind of responded.
There's another one further out.
Yeah, that's a really big. I don't see him anymore. Oh no, I do.
Layden, cast out there. Layden's gonna go right by it.
I'm starting to think those are bass. They're just not being responsive. You see, the boat gets close to them and it shoves them down.
Like one was sitting like 3 feet off the bottom, and then all of a sudden it just goes down like this to the bottom and leaves. They're just not feeding.
I'm definitely gonna eat another one of these pepperonis.
No. You don't say, bro. You don't say.
If this isn't motivation to get out and go fishing, guys, I don't know what it is. Just sitting out here, catching a suntan or burn, however you want to look at it. Enjoying some Uncle Jim's pepperoni.
Oh God, this should be good right here. Go more to the right. Trying to find the minnow.
Here he comes, here he comes.
Oh God, he's gonna eat it. Are you serious?
He's still coming, he's still coming.
That one was the most reactive we have seen by far.
Money shot. Pink. Right on him. Oh. Oh, those ones came up. They did come up. God, don't move, don't move. Don't move the motor. They're right here. Ooh, ooh.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's got, oh, he hit it, he hit it. Oh my God, he fucking crushed it. Oh my God, he crushed it. I missed him.
Dude, I watched him eat it on
Dude,
the
he
line.
reacted. Okay, okay, this is a little more fun. Dude,
That
he
was
came,
so
dude, he goes
sick.
boom.
I watched
Oh, I
him on
missed
the
him
line.
though. He came for it. Okay, these are the ones we want to play with.
Short.
Oh no.
That's the thing, you gotta.
Oh, you kind of spooked him or something right there. He's coming, he's going further away from us now. Oh, he's up a little bit. Where are you at?
I don't know.
I'm way further left now.
I know these fish are seeing our baits and they're just not doing it. Just kind of running through some different ideas. I'm gonna put a little drop shot action right in their freaking nose. Oh my God, that was a fish, 100%. Oh my God, I cast it on one. I swear to God, dude. He was taking it away. I missed him. Oh,
Dude, why do you suck today? Good thing
Dude.
we're not in a tournament.
oh my God.
He took the worm?
No, he's still there. Fish, got a fish, fish on. Nice fish. Whoa,
Nice.
whoa, it's a big one.
Where's the net?
Big, it's big, it's big.
Lane's got it,
It's
Lane's
huge,
got the net.
it's huge. It's a big spot.
What do you need me to do?
Hit spot lock, hit spot
Okay.
lock. Nathan, I need a net. He's right here. He's big. He is big. Oh my God, look at that one. Oh my gosh, that's a giant. Come this way, come this way. Come this way.
Shot.
On the drop shot. He's a monster. You better get underneath him, dude. Holy cow. Get him. Yeah!
Nice net, Layden.
That's a giant, bro. Look at that one. That might be my personal best. That is a tank.
Dude, good
That is a
job.
tank.
Persistence, baby.
Man, I looked over and I saw on the Mega Live 2, I saw 3 of them sitting there. I'm like, no way they're that, dude, that thing bit
Right
a
at the
foot
boat.
under the
Yeah.
prop. That's a giant, bro. Hold that, buddy. Good net job, dude. That's a big one, dude. That could be my biggest. I mean, the ones we were catching were like that, but that thing is so freaking fat.
That thing is fat, dude.
Moment of truth time. Come here, big girl.
What's your best right now?
6'8" for a spot. Just what she is. That little minnow drop shot, man. Put it right on her. Ooh, I don't know. He might be close. He is so fat though. Look at this thing, dude. He is so thick.
The thing fought pretty good, too.
Oh, he's not gonna break it, but he's good. 6'11". That's a stud. Golly, that's a tank.
6'11". I thought you said your biggest was 6'8".
No, 6.011.
Oh.
Sorry. Well, that proves it. We've been chasing these guys around the whole time, and that's a really nice fish. What a tank. Okay, we got her in the live well. Now get ready for a real special catch and cook. So you'd think off a 6 pound spotted bass, you'd get a little bit bigger fillets. But by the time I like trimmed the skin and trimmed the fat and all this really cool stuff that you don't get to see, because unfortunately I was the ding dong that didn't have the little GoPro formatted at the end of the day for when I actually filleted these out. So you pretty much just get to see the fillet here at the end. So what I've done is I took off the skin again. I've taken off most of the fat and stuff, and we're just gonna do a panko fry on a very basic panko fry, and we're gonna leave the fillets whole to do it. One thing I like to do, just to add a little more seasoning, is just season your panko crumbs. It's the outside of the fish with some like salt, pepper, garlic. I'm just adding some of our Cajun craze just straight to the panko. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna give a lot of nice seasoning and stuff, you know, when that panko hits your lips. So just put some of our Cajun seasoning in there. And I go pretty heavy on the seasonings because I like to taste it. I think when you put a little bit of seasoning in like the panko and the flour and the egg and the batter and stuff, if you don't put like a lot of seasonings, like you don't get that flavor. So we're gonna check the oil here, and one thing I always suggest that's not near hot enough is it's really important to temp your oil, especially when you're just doing it in a cast iron pan and not like a controlled fryer or anything, because you know 350 is the sweet spot. Anything over that, you're gonna start burning the outside, you're gonna start burning that panko a lot faster than you're gonna be cooking the inside. And anything colder, everything just gets really oily and soggy. You let that oil really seep into the meat and seep into the batter, and it's not gonna taste as good. So like 325 to 350 is the sweet spot. So try to keep your oil at that temperature. So first, I'm gonna take my spotted bass and just dredge that in flour. Give it a little bit of a flour coating. Some people will season that flour as well, but I season the outside to make it just a little bit easier. Egg and milk wash. Get some of that excess off there. Oop, right into the panko. Make as much of a mess as you possibly can. The wife loves that. Put your batter on your fish before you fry. If you can let that set for maybe like 10-15 minutes, it actually helps that panko and everything kind of stick a little more to the meat, and hopefully you guys will see here in a minute that a lot of that batter will actually stay on the fish. So, and then just like last time, make as big of a mess as you can with your panko. If your fillets are really thick, because you know, like I said earlier, you know, a 6.1 pound spotted bass I thought would have much thicker fillets, but a lot of that fish was, you know, they're getting ready to spawn, so she was just putting on the weight, putting on the food reserves. But if you had a really, really thick fillet, what you would want to do is you would want to, you know, cut it up into strips or cut it up into little thinner pieces. And then this way that you don't have really thick pieces and really thin pieces, because those thin pieces are going to cook a lot faster. And then you can end up with either overcooked fish in the thin pieces or raw spots in the thick pieces, and you don't want to do that. Whoa, we passed there. Settle down there. You know, if it's like 360, 370, you know, you put the fish in there, it's going to cool it down. But I definitely don't want to burn these for you guys. So we're going to let that oil chill just a moment. We're going for it. 360. Time for spotted bass magic. Look at that. Beautiful. I like to flip a few times. I don't like to fry my halibut and my spotted bass in deep oil. I'd rather kind of do it like this and flip a couple times. I think you can get more fish in the pan instead of doing like a really big vat of oil and then you use less oil. And I think the product kind of at the end of the day, I think it's easier to keep the temperature consistent. And so when you're done cooking it at the end of the day, it like comes out a lot better. So one thing about fish, guys, is like, you know, when you take a steak off of the grill or whatever at temperature, it cooks a little later. Fish does that really a fair amount. So like if you pull these at You know, I try to cook them down pretty good. And like my halibut, I'll kind of go to 145. Just the spotted bass, I'm going to go a little bit longer. I don't know what's living in that lake, so we're going to go just a little bit longer. But I'm constantly monitoring those temperatures, especially in this like thicker piece here, just to make sure that we're going to have something that's like completely cooked all the way. A little bit longer, not much. Yeah, there it goes. I'm going to pull this one. Pull that one and let it rest. Look at that. One done. It smells really good. Oh gosh, it's going to fall apart. Stay together, stay together. Oh, I saved it. It's done. Very flaky. Okay, we're gonna let those just kind of sit. Look at how flaky that is. I mean, I guess big fish would have the big flakes in it, you know, like a big spawning spotted bass. So now, gonna get a little lemon, a little tartar going while those are resting. Yeah. Don't cut your knives. Don't cut your lemons on the plate. Whatever. How many of you guys like malt vinegar on your fish? I'm telling you, I've had a lot of halibut in this household this year. You cannot eat white fish without malt vinegar. Fight me. Fight me in the comments. Let's go. Okay, moment of truth. Now, first thing, before I take a bite of this, I do want to just say that I know you guys are watching this and thinking like, oh my gosh, there's half of you guys are like, I can't believe you're eating a spotted bass. And the other half of you are going like, I eat spotted bass all the time. It's not a big deal. We don't really want to get into that. And you can maybe comment below if you guys enjoy eating bass, because I do believe that fish are food. I also believe in like kind of like saving the resource too, so that we have more fish, honestly, for food or for sport or for whatever it is. So we're not trying to take any shots at that, but we were just really curious what a spotted bass tastes like. So here we go. The moment. Ooh, got perfect amount of panko on there. Ooh, it's still steaming hot. We're just take a little tartar. I'm gonna go the first time without the malt vinegar. Like I said before, malt vinegar on fish is the best. Fight me. Here we go. That is ridiculously good, guys. That is good. Oh my gosh, that is good. The Cajun seasoning in there, the panko, I cooked it perfectly. That is ridiculous. Like, sorry, spotted bass. I'm probably not giving you guys really any publicity that you want, but holy cow, this tastes just as good as halibut. Just as good. Oh my gosh, I'm taking another bite. You guys all thought I was joking. Oh my gosh. Now, oh my goodness, a little malt vinegar, a little lemon if you want. The lemons, I'm not a big lemon guy. I just did it in there to make the thumbnail look pretty for you guys. Here we go. Cameraman Sean, I'm going to get a video of you trying this. You've got to try this too. Dude, it's ridiculous. It's good. I don't know what else to say. Sean, get you some. Grab a plate. Face the camera so we get the real reaction here. The moment.
That's insane.
That's pretty dope, ain't it?
I think that's right up there with fresh Springer. I think we should just go get some more.
Oh my gosh, those poor little spotted bass. What do you think of the malt vinegar? Is that a move now?
Yeah, adds a good flavor.
You guys want some spotted bass too? There you go. There you go. Oh! You guys like spotted bass? You like spotted bass? Huh? All right, everybody. Good old April Fools. Here she is. I hope we pulled one over on you guys. You know, fish are food and people eat bass, but you know, a special one like that, big female that's gonna spawn, especially in a fishery like this, you know, we wanna let them go. We wanna take care of this resource. We might not have salmon and steelhead one day, so it's always good to let them go. So this one actually went back, and unfortunately there, we had to eat some bottom fish that we had from out in the ocean last year. So here she goes, everybody. Absolute freaking tank. Nice big fish, super stoked to see her. And on a tough day of fishing, it's kind of cool to see a nice big fish like that. So yeah, all right, you gonna go, sweetie? Oh, There she goes.
You know, that fish was so close to spawning, and we do want to have those fish for the future. And I think it's probably not best if we just killed all the spawners in that lake. However, we don't want to knock any of you guys that have eaten any spotted bass. So comment below and let me know if you guys have eaten bass or if you do eat freshwater bass regularly. I don't know. I can honest to God say I've never tried it, but maybe you guys are going to enlighten me and tell me below. It's not a knock at any of you guys that do, but that fish was a very special fish. It was a big one. It was over 6 pounds, and those are kind of hard to come by in January. Yes, that's right, January in the state of Oregon. So we wanted to put her back, and we thought we'd make this really fun video for you guys for April Fools. So let us know if we got you. Let us know if you've eaten spotted bass or freshwater bass, and let us know of anything else that you guys would like to see, as always, in our videos. We'll see you on the next one.
I didn't even catch a fish.
If you don't want them, we'll just throw them down this drain.
No, okay, I'll take them if you don't know.
Just gotta do better
you so
next time.
much.
Do better next time.
Thank you,
You
Marlon.
gotta help.
This will grow my collection that I have going on.